bottles of alchemical ice.
How many Thunderstones?
2.
2 Thunderstones. Because, it's good to replenish my things.
A potion
6
of great...
bottles of ice.
Yep, a potion of invisibility.
Alright.
The caster level of which is 17.
Wow, that's high.
Yes.
Huh?
And other than that, he seems to have a regular suit of armor. Things just regular set of leather armor.
Alright, no, we don't even care about that.
Well, masterwork technically, but yeah. There's not a lot else on his body, for the most part. If there was anything else on him, it's been ruined by the chemicals everywhere. There is a strange machinery on his back, which you could, in theory, start dismantling and trying to work out.
Well, hopefully he has some notes someplace on some of these tables over here too. Maybe around his bed.
Equally, the wolf is similar. Chemicals splurting everywhere.
Well, we'll spend a little bit of time checking the place through, see what notes and stuff, like samples you can recover.
Over here, you notice these 3 tubs of seemingly like blue crystals that are very cold to the touch. They're moving, even though they're solid, they're moving gelatinous in a way, and they're almost like trying to like form into something. You're probably guessing this is how he made the Guardians.
Yeah, can Riff check them out while we're here?
What knowledge does Riff have of constructing golems?
Golems?
Do you have engineering?
Let me handle
Don't
this,
know.
Riff.
I thought they could have been something more magical.
You can do an Arcana at -5, technically.
Oh, I'll
Well,
take
please.
that any day. There we go.
Well, Riff has some ideas. Mixing them, it seems these are basically, it seems that he's taken magical crystals and then stuff like liquid ice and combined the 2 of them together to form, well, these gelatinous creatures, and in some way infused it with magic, which you're not sure how he did it. But either way, it could be by someone who is skilled in golem making, could probably be slowly molded to, well, create a figure similar to the ones in here before.
Interesting. We could probably implement this with our golem creation and back at the Artifice Guild.
I guess there would be enough for 6 of them here.
Well, we
Between
can
3 bowls.
we can figure out how to make many, many more.
I should be able to figure it out pretty well.
For purpose of carrying it, each bowl weighs 200 pounds.
Oh, that's rather heavy.
Like that.
Fuck that. Yeah.
So,
Let's huh. That's
Let's
rather
leave
heavy.
them here for now. Laurel can come back for them later.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, depends on what bag of holdings we have, but we could just like shift everything from one bag of holding and we could take one of those. 200 pounds. Bag of holding type 1's 250 pounds. Max weight, so yeah, we'll
They're
see.
not immediately important.
Nope.
fine.
Check
You
what
begin,
is in here.
finally, you begin searching around various notes.
Mhm.
There are some very confusing notes in here. They're very erratic the way they were written. It doesn't, almost like there's no logical sequence to how it was done.
Right.
Oh.
Which, due to all of your minds, it's confusing. However, with study and time, it could be decoded. In addition, there's also his formula book for extracts,
Well, I'll certainly take that one.
which
Maybe I can steal a lot of things.
I will talk to you later about what's on that.
Sure. Well, we'll take that. I'll write it down.
So I will inform you it has extracts going from level 1 all the way to level 6.
Formula book and extracts. There we go.
As he has his research journal and his extract journal, which both are useful. Other than that, there are various alchemical ingredients, probably equaling about 2,000 gold.
Sure.
And then various science books, if anyone's interested in those.
Oh, science books.
They're not worth a lot, but if you're looking for science books, there are lots of them, especially in the
I
realms
mean,
of,
we have like in science academy, so
in the realm of the arcane, nature, and arcane and biology are the main things.
sure. I guess
preferably.
there'll be like state donations.
There's also technically medicine here, except it's the more grotesque side of medicine.
Yeah.
It's like non-prescription or prescription medicine.
It's under the
Basically,
counter.
he was
now.
drug abusing pretty hard.
It's homeopathy.
Oh god.
Oh.
Snake oil.
There may be a section also on the lobotomy as well, which is
Otomy, huh?
It's really easy. You just hit them.
if it's
in
the thing
head.
you're interested in.
You just grab an ice pick.
Not really.
Meanwhile, we will swap the camera over since you finished while you guys are searching.
We're just searching.
Wait.
Zoe, as you approach Crimson, who is currently out with a medical kit, basically going around treating basic small wounds and cuts and.
Oh, so we will do the same. She rolled a 24 heal,
I know.
and she also channeled for 28 hit points.
Their hit points are restored. As you approach them, none of them look that good. I mean, these two are completely unconscious. They're just dragged out there. This woman here, while surprisingly resilient looking and still armoured, her face is drained of almost all colour. It's quite clear that the cold has been eating away at all of them here. And really, the rapid rate they defrosted, it could have been lethal. It could have killed all of them.
I only killed 2 by the looks of it.
Apparently she's familiar.
To someone.
Someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to Zoe.
No. To Zoe, she is a woman very much like in a picture. She looks definitely like a woman who has spent a lot of time traveling and probably an adventurer maybe at some point. Other than Crimson, none of them are talking, though. It seems like almost that they're moving very slowly. Their bodies just aren't awake as it is.
Does Zoe think she can do more?
Not in this environment. You would need somewhere more suitable.
I have my surgeon's tool.
It's just in this area. Just the frigid cold is basically eating away any good you could do, even with the protection they have on.
Remember, we are under magical protection from this. They're not.
Yeah.
Well, they are right now.
They are
that
now.
firing.
They're using Crimson's vials to stop being directly
Sure.
injured, but the effects they've suffered, they're going to need some time to recover.
Yeah.
It's going to take quite a while. Crimson will appreciate all the help, though. She, as you see, she is not the most competent doctor in the world. She's not bad, but she's not, good.
You're chaotic neutral. Not well
Doesn't.
behaved.
Can you give Zoe, while you're working with Crimson to help treat these, can you give me a sense motive check?
Sure. One day it will happen. There we go.
Maybe.
Can Arian do it too?
Arian can as well.
Sweet.
Who else can? Oh.
You were not. You were not able to.
Oh. What about Nairu? He's around.
Arian has noticed something.
Nairu is always around.
Unfortunately, there is no easy. Do you have any way not Arian can communicate with you?
They both speak.
Arian can't speak.
He can't. He can only speak horse or Pegasus, I think.
Yeah, he can speak to other Pegasi, but he can't speak to people.
Wow.
He can understand them.
Give
He'll
him
have to.
a tongue enchantment.
Yes.
A what?
Tongues.
Tongues enchantment. Then he can speak in the language.
Hang on. Do I have anything like that? No.
I don't think it's actually the tongues thing would work because he knows the language. He just
He
like
can't.
some
he
animals
can't
don't have
say
physical abilities to make them.
Yeah. Well,
Sure,
can't
like
he?
how like with Wookiees, how they can't speak common.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would need one of the amulets, which is actually like animal speak or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you cast it on Zoe, she can understand him.
That's true. But I don't have tongues. As a spell.
I almost have comprehend language though.
If
You
have
cannot use
comprehend
comprehend language to understand horse, though.
No.
Oh,
What?
That would be speak with animals.
that's
which is a different spell.
racist.
It's not a language. It's more like empathy
right.
sounds,
Yeah,
right?
it would be speak with animal.
Well, so I can clearly
Ar-
see that Arian wants to say something.
Yes,
So
you're
she'll look at Riff and ask if she has a way for her to talk to Arian, or if Nairu can talk to Aryan. Can Nairu talk to Aryan?
Aryan can speak to, well, Nairu can speak to other birds.
Naira can speak to other
He
birds.
has wings.
He's not a bird.
The
Switzerland,
only idea that I can think of is our friendly neighborhood mutant,
Can you get Bullard? Not Bullard.
Laurel.
Is it Laurel?
Laurel.
Bring his mutant brain over here.
Yeah. Mutant brain cometh.
Well,
Yes, I'm searching a guy's blood. Jeez.
Searching some
What do you want?
man's acid blood.
What's the problem?
can you cast tongues on me? Aryan has something to say.
Well,
Can't
can't
you.
Aryan
You
like?
can mind read,
me.
Jordan.
Yeah, I
I
can
think.
mind
Let me
read.
check here.
Can what?
I can
read
talk to him telepathically.
You can talk to him telepathically. He's an intelligent creature who knows a language.
That's
You can
what I
talk-
was. That's
Just
why.
looks at Aryan like, so what appears to be the problem?
Crimson's spending an odd amount of time paying attention to that boy there, gesturing a hoof at him.
Laurel looks to Crimson and asks her,
Points with a hoof.
inside her mind, what appears to be the problem with that boy.
She pauses for a moment, looking around, clearly not used to this.
There's a voice in my head.
Can you do like a knowledge something to see what's special about him?
Can you make me a wisdom-based check? Here.
Wisdom based, just what
Just
type
pure
of
wisdom,
check?
actually. I just want pure wisdom.
That check? Sure.
Stat check it. Can I give it a
No.
go? I could roll higher than that, technically.
There's nothing, like, looking at him straight on, there doesn't seem to be anything particularly unique or even particularly strange about his injuries compared to the others. If nothing else, he's the lightest injured here, though not by much.
When
Well,
Laurel goes out to look at the boy, does Zoe know him?
No. There is some strange familiarity, though, looking at him. Like, looking at him, you question it for a moment, but he looks very, in a way, he looks similar to Crimson in many ways.
Raphael moves up, looks around. So, how are the people?
Oh, they are all quite badly wounded. Well, not wounded per se, but exhausted by the freezing cold. They're gonna need some rehabilitation.
Zoe looks to Crimson and says in a low voice, "Are you is that boy part of your family?"
Her face turns blank. Looks at you.
He just looks a lot like you.
Riff gives us
She doesn't comment anything. Just looks away from you.
what's she thinking?
You know,
Yeah,
What is she thinking? Unfortunately, she can't. She doesn't have a way to mask that on at the moment. Yes, is the answer.
Raphael puts a hand on Zoe's
Or will project
shoulder
yes into Zoe's head.
and say, perhaps we should get the people out of here and save the questions for later. Yes.
Yeah, sure. I was just curious. I didn't know it was such a big deal.
I assume by the fact that you're back, I assume he's dead.
Yes. He pats the bag.
If
I heard a wolf. I heard the roaring of a wolf. Is everyone okay?
Yes, no problem at all.
A few
If-
bite marks here and there, but I don't know.
Aryan can carry the two unconscious people,
Aaron could certainly do so.
thank you, Aryan. I appreciate it.
The other two are staggered, but they can kind of follow.
If there's any that are like seriously wounded, I can teleport back. Use Greater Teleport Scroll to come back here.
Where
And
did Laurel
then-
go?
I mean,
I'll
technically,
go
with
check
teleport
out
scroll,
the,
you could
the
just
storage
teleport.
room.
You can teleport targets back to the capital straight off.
Yeah. So I was thinking something like that. So like go. So basically go send them to home or whatever. Come back, send another lot to home, and then but
Do you
then I
need even
think
to come back? Can you just send them without you going?
You could.
I could, but then I would need. Actually, if. Yeah, if I can.
Also,
Yeah, that should be fine.
Zoe,
Mm-hmm.
can you make me a? What do you use for spellcasting? What stat?
Charisma?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah,
Make me a charisma check.
sure.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
That is a 0 for me.
Anyway,
That is a 2.
where is Laurel currently?
He's going over here to check out what seemed to be a storage room.
Ah, yes.
He was being all sentimental and talk about
That-
teleportation.
that's-
He needs to check out this first.
That's the larder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to check out what's in here. Maybe, who knows? Maybe the dude likes some reading while he eats.
It's actually
You
should've-
find several tons of food, probably stolen from caravans.
it should be a 10. I don't know why it's not.
Oh.
If that helps.
Frozen foods?
Some of it's frozen, some of it's well kept. This room is surprisingly warm, actually.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Alright.
Probably the
It's
key.
interesting. It's warm enough where like you actually might want to take off your hot, cold weather outfit, but on the other hand, it's cold enough where it wouldn't, the food wouldn't decay.
It's a refrigerator, effectively.
That's a great place. We should totally collapse this door.
Yeah.
And we'll collapse the door?
Do you want to collapse the door?
Yeah, we'll seal
why
that
would you
little room
collapse the
off in
door?
a locked place. Because then this place is sealed, and if you ever need a stash up here, we can go find one. Like, if we ever, like, the capital's burning, everyone's dying, we need a place to go, we can go here. And, like, live.
You want this
for
to be a
months.
bolt hole for us?
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
It's good to have them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't need a ton of food,
No,
like, right
feel-
now.
You
but
feel
it's-
that room could probably support 10 people for probably about 2 months.
Yeah,
Sweet.
like, it's like a vault.
That-
Could I have a engineering check if you plan to demolish that door?
Sure, you can have that.
Or if you'd rather, I can just disintegrate it.
No,
That
that
wouldn't
will-
really do anything, I
that-
would just make it
that
to dust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow,
pretty
I
good at
suppose.
it.
As Laurel is getting ready to do this, he notices a few things he needs to change about his plan, though he could still get through with it and definitely collapse and make sure this door cannot be entered.
Sure.
But as it stands, he realised the door was also almost acting as a support for the ceiling.
Ah.
I mean, it's really just the ceiling I want to collapse here, like, so that this place just gets covered.
Yes,
Rather than locked
but-
in the room.
But the main thing he needed to be careful of was it didn't cause a chain reaction. I mean, collapsing the whole area. And it seems it was quite unstable after a hole got blasted through the wall. A second disintegrate would collapse the entire place, you think?
Ah.
Oh, we'll just collapse that little area there, and then
Very well, I will
go back and report to the others that the larder was uninteresting, he collapsed it.
So... Alright, yeah, so I'll be able to teleport everybody home. Instead
you
of
can
us all
escort everyone
walking.
back.
Yeah.
Don't move, Zoe.
Whatever samples and such can be gathered from the middle room, Laura will gather. Like, whatever is just, like, rest chemicals and such, we should burn that.
Yes.
So, like, corpses and all
Yeah.
this crap that we're not going to use, that basically can't be used, just make sure that it burns.
Can I have an alchemy check?
Can someone
You certainly can.
tell me why I have a -4 to my charisma?
Nope.
Are you cursed?
I hope not.
You don't.
Did you add a headband
You
where
don't
you
have a headband
accidentally
equipped.
added
Yeah, but
-4?
I had to take it off because it is wrong. But now that I don't have it on, I have -4.
I think I know what happened. So, what should it be? Without the headband on, what should it be? Be without the headband.
What's your headband?
It's a +6.
It's +6.
There's 1 off for some reason.
Oh, you have a check mod of -4. Huh.
That's
Odd.
odd.
Her charisma isn't actually 4 low, it's just she has some penalty to making charisma-based checks.
Why?
Mm.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
Stat check mod. Let's have a look. Plus charisma mod. Plus. I have no idea why, but I removed the bonus or penalty.
Okay.
I should have.
So I'm gonna equip the.
A second. You now have a bonus of +5 and no temp mod. There we go. Okay, put the headband on.
So, okay. I didn't understand why my.
I have no idea why either. I just removed the problem though.
How do we have a bonus +5?
I'm still pretty.
It's 21 charisma.
Oh, sure.
I have no idea. I don't know how it's yours.
Can I do a reroll of my charisma then? Or is that just too late?
What did you get in your previous charisma check? Let's have a look.
It was a 9.
It was a 9 at. That had a +2 bonus on it, not -4.
Okay.
Scrolling over the stats of that. That's a 2 +5 +2.
But
That
it
was a
should.
+9. But then,
It
wait.
shouldn't. It should have been more though.
Probably not enough.
What's your headband?
+6. And I have a +5 of my charisma.
Okay, so that should have been another +1, should have been 10, which was not enough.
Okay.
It's really odd.
Didn't you want Laurel to make a check? Because he came back
I
to.
did.
Alchemy check.
I got a 44.
No,
Can
I mean,
you create a note
when he was
for me?
over here.
Can you create a note? Basically, alchemist research the material and just mark the fact you got a 44 down for yourself.
Sure.
That will come relevant later when you start examining it. The quality of the materials you managed to gather. Is Bollard gathering anything?
I mean, I can do what Laurel tells me to, basically, just like, you take a bottle and put it in there.
Nothing.
Take that.
I'm not
of
alchemically
those.
minded enough to want to fuck with anything, so I'll just, you know,
Anything I want to look for in his extensive library? Want to search
How
his
to Hit Things Real Good by Captain Smasher. Does he have it?
No, he seems to have loaned it out to a friend.
Do you want me to look in the royal, in the royal library for you? I mean,
Sure.
I don't know if I can help you, but. All right, so.
Raphael!
Oh, go on.
Raphael hears a distant roar.
No.
Dragon, let's go.
It sounds like the white dragon is somewhere nearby.
Let's teleport away.
The white dragon?
Wait, a white dragon?
There's a white
There is
dragon.
there is a white dragon known to inhabit somewhere upon the several 100-mile strip of ice here.
We should go and kill the white dragon.
Yeah.
We can't.
We're
kill
here
it
anyway,
now.
right?
You can hit.
Well, I don't have any. I have a spell left.
I have 1 level 6 spell, 4 level
We sh-
4s, and some level 2s.
We should go and kill the dragon.
I can't kill it.
Let's just
Right now.
chill for a day.
We could watch Raphael do it.
If Raphael wants to.
So come with me.
But I would
So we
like.
stay here, let Raphael do it.
Hang on. I would like to mention one thing before
try it.
Raphael goes running off. The dragon's the reason why this whole area is super, super, super cold.
Mm-hmm.
We
So it's
deal with the
probably
problem?
super fucking big.
If it's super big, we just retreat.
Well,
Well,
see,
What a
I
life it
actually,
does, white
I don't know.
dragons have.
I've always been a proponent
evil, I
of not fucking
What?
with dragons.
so am I.
Well, yeah,
But
we
the
can.
dragons are fucking with us. We should
What?
fuck them
Well,
back.
That
see,
one's
here's
not
the
fucking with us.
Okay, so here's the problem, right? If say we go out and we do this fight, yes,
Yes.
we go out there and the dragon is this big dragon, right?
Yes.
And we try to retreat. Well, we've already pissed off the dragon. Dragon's faster than people.
But we can teleport.
Can you
Sure.
heal yourself
It
15
would-
hit points?
But if he's like, if you like
16.
breathes
It would
cold
take-
on us and then chucks spells and then sits on us and like flies around and breathes more cold than me, don't really have like an opportunity to
would-
teleport.
Yeah, but
I
if
fly,
we-
like all of us fly.
Raphael,
we're
as
in
reckless as you
combat-
are, I'm with you.
If we no, hang on. If we're in combat, it will take me 3 rounds to get everybody out of here.
Teleport them out first, and we'll go after the dragon.
I would need to cast 2 to get all 5 of them out.
Do it, Rizland. Crimson
I
can stay
think-
here if she needs to.
Why can't we
Good
just sleep here for a day and then go find it when everyone's replenished?
But maybe the dragon goes away. If it's closed now,
We're not going to
No.
be able to kill it because it's going to be fucking
course we are.
huge. It's
No.
huge.
No.
It's ancient.
we don't
Bear in
know.
mind,
that.
it was this cold when the Empire took over the northern territories.
You
That
know,
was
that could
thousands
be
of
a
years ago.
legend.
You
And if we kill the dragon, then this place is going to be not cold anymore.
How? What?
That
What?
would
Are
be-
you people are all crazy. What are you talking about? We're like at the North Pole. It's gonna be cold here forever.
No, it's supernaturally cold. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The cold on this ice ridge is because of the dragon.
Right. But
It's
without
the-
the dragon, it would still be an ice ridge here.
Yes, it just wouldn't be as cold.
Yeah,
as an
it
ice
just
ridge.
won't be as cold.
It'll just
so
be a little
it's-
colder.
It'll be it'll go
It'll be
for
a bit-
like
it'll
from a
be
minus
warmer.
40 to minus 30. Like,
We'll do global warming by killing the dragon.
see?
I think it's a very,
You know,
very
the
bad
dragon is
idea.
doing global warming, actually.
No, it's making it colder.
I think it's a
Well,
horrible
global
idea.
warming is both making it colder and warmer.
in different areas.
In some areas, I suppose.
It is not just making it warmer.
Let's go deal with the dragon in the last, within an hour, please.
I can't.
After that, I'm not with you anymore.
I can't stress.
What, are
how
you gonna
bad of
disappear in an
idea it is.
hour?
No, but my stuff is gonna run out. the stuff I still have.
Teleport the refugees away. We'll go and take a look at the dragon. If the dragon is super scary, we retreat.
There's only one place I can teleport them away and safely get them there. And that would be Rift's house or like council chambers or something like that. And Rift doesn't like sending strangers into her
Why
home.
don't you teleport them to Zoe's hospital? You've been there.
Not enough to reliably.
can
Like,
send
I
them to the
don't
dance
need it
hall. I
I
perfectly.
mean, if they land in a similar building, in a similar hospital, that's
I
probably
mean, if you,
okay.
if you're worried, one thing you could always do. She brings up is the Crimson will bring up is the fact that as long as you get them, like even just take them to the old Loyalist headquarters, and she'll take them there. She'll take them to the hospital.
If you remember that, you can remember her hospital.
I mean, you've been to the Loyalist headquarters quite a lot of times now.
Yeah,
So,
we have.
you spent a few days there at one point.
I mean, yeah.
Then do that.
Alright, but
Get them back to the city, and she'll handle it.
okay, sure,
Evil
I'll
dragon.
teleport them away.
Your
But
time is nigh.
we should probably talk to them after we're done, so keep
Yes,
them
of course.
around.
But
Crimson might be
let's
like, you're
I mean,
freaking
some-
mad.
I mean, those unconscious ones may not be able to wake up for a while, so
let's take a peek at the
Although
dragon
you
at least,
really,
because
you
I am
fucking hate
really,
this
curious.
you
idea.
really do something about those wounds you have when you're fighting dragon here.
I fucking hate this idea.
Ooh.
Why don't you really heal something?
Well, I told him to heal while he's 16.
That might not be enough.
Did you?
Yeah, I used the channel on the people, and Jonas thought it was for him, and I was like, fine, I'll just do another channel. So
okay.
the group got a
16?
yeah.
We'll take the
Where
flame
am I?
with us as well.
yes, the flame can follow.
Come with me, Flame.
It's also going to be
And,
kind of difficult to fight.
Sure, I can heal you. You need 40. No, less now. You need
Raphael, when you're out there, just
My HP's
know?
fine.
do what you
Fine,
can.
don't worry about it.
Make it
Oh.
not. Make it not
You don't
do too
want
much.
37 hit points?
Raphael
You know,
nods.
Big ball to
he
one
will-
side.
He
What do you say,
will.
Jake?
Sure.
Okay.
Raphael will,
Heal
switch place.
37.
And he will draw in a
Thank
new
you.
sword that you haven't seen before. But
Ah.
it is quite the masterpiece.
Can I just ask if we send Aryan with the refugees, I can teleport us all back in one spell.
That seems pretty
So
decent,
it's
I guess.
pretty pertinent. Otherwise, Aryan's staying with the angry dragon.
He's not staying with no dragon.
Well,
Fine.
then he's going with the refugees.
Okay. Bye,
Take care of them, Marion.
We trust you with this.
Unfortunately, Orion doesn't trust anyone else he's been teleported with.
None of them are good.
It's gonna have to
No,
deal
none
with
of,
it.
none of them are a good alignment that she'll actually be willing to help.
In other words, lawful good.
He wasn't be willing to help, so they die in front of him, and he's like, no.
They were bad
Dirty
people.
criminals.
Anyway, let's go sort out this dragon.
Sean is
Monsters.
so is horse.
Upon exiting the cave and looking where you presume the roar was from,
Yes.
you see a small peak